Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Darrell Addison. I'm the founder and inventor of a growing process called Torpedopot. Well, all you do is put your seeds and your plants in that planter and it grows your food for you. You don't do anything. See all those sunflowers in the background? Isn't that beautiful? Well, same like corn. All we did was walk up to the planters and we threw our seeds in. And look how strong that root system is. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, I love that. That's absolutely beautiful. That is so beautiful. Man. And each one is growing. And you can see the corn starting to develop, right? Isn't that beautiful? Man, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And so this is called the silt. And this is where the sperm travels down to the ovaries and produce the corn, the yellow heads of corn. And it starts by this. The tassels drop these little particles down. And once they come down, they come into a little crevice of the plant itself. And it gets fertilized. They touched up the silt. See how that water on that stuff, how silky, watery that is? All of those have to be fertilized. And so I wanted to show you so you can see what's going on. Isn't that beautiful? How often do you see stuff like that, huh? Up close in your backyard. Guys, these are torpedopots. These are self-growing planters. What they do is that they grow your food with no human intervention. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in that planter and you will have food for the rest of your life. Can you believe it? I bought a pack of seeds for only 25 cents and now I'm about to enjoy delicious fresh corn in my backyard. And you know the funny thing about it? I never water and I never feed because these torpedo pots, they grow your food for you. You never have to grow your food again. See that knob there? Once you turn that knob, it gives it all the power it needs to develop the environment that you want. Isn't that just beautiful? That is absolutely beautiful. You see them watering right now? They're on a time watering system. They water when your plants need it the most. Isn't that beautiful? That is absolutely beautiful. I want all of you to have this inside of your house. All of you should have every bit of this inside of your house. I want nutrition to be at your fingertips. But I can only do that if you make a move to make that happen. Torpedopot does the start. All you do is put your seeds and plants in that planter and look what it does. But you need nutrition and you need it quickly. You need it in your body. And this is what it does. You see? One. Isn't that beautiful? I can see you look at this all day long. Isn't it gorgeous? What a wonder of nature. Torpedopot, self-growing planter. I find that very amazing. And all you do is put your seeds and plants in that planter and it grows your food for you. Look at that corn right there, it's coming out. Isn't that amazing? Oh, dude, I'm going to enjoy eating this. I do not need to tell you that. I'm going to enjoy eating this. My torpedo pots grow my food for me 24 hours a day. My torpedo pots grow my food 365 days a year. I never have to go out and purchase vegetables again in my life because my produce is here. It grows my food for me and it does so well. It interfaces with nature to make all of these things possible. It's a great job. I love it. So I'm going to take this and try to self-pollinate. Please forgive me. You see, they're falling down and from the tassels, they're just dropping themselves down and lying all over the cob. And so here it is right here. We're hoping that they'll fall all the way down here. This is where we want them at. We want them inside of that part there. So let me show you what I want it to look like. Can I just take one of these off right now? One of these tassels off? Okay, just take, well, don't take it off. Just take a couple of these off and just drop them down in here. Just drop them in there. And I want to see them do their dirty work. Yes, sir, Bobby. Look all of them stuck in here. They're just all falling down, right? And it's come up in here and all this stuff. Oh man, this is probably old. Anyhow, I think we'll get something fresh and new. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Let's try this one. Okay, and just drop it right back down inside of there, right? Absolutely. And do its dirty work. So I might take one off and just see if we take one off and do the full swing on it. So I'll take, let's take one off that we know it's going to drop. Let's try, oh, that looks beautiful there. Yeah, let's try something we know is going to fall. Let's try this right here. This looks pretty droppable. All right, so I just pick this off right now. And so we're just going to take it and just rub it on down in there. Do your thing, man. Oops, sorry. I hope you can see it. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. All right, so I'm self-pollinating, okay? Matter of fact, I'll just let it lay inside of there, man. I am no problem with this at all, man. I want the whole thing to just stick and come down in here. Exactly what I want. Just tassel, tassel, tassel. Okay, so now you have a good idea of what we're trying to do. We're trying to grow food with no human intervention and grow lots of it. Down Radisson, Torpedopot.com, where we make self-growing planters that grow your food for you. Every part of that plant was developed because of what we've done in that torpedo pot. The engineering behind that planter is the one that puts this food together for you. It creates an environment that now your food can grow in places and do things it's never done before. Torpedo pot is no joke. We're serious about our food supply. And we're very serious about our plants. So let me see if I can put this back in here and maybe do a little something. We can talk a little bit. That should be good. Okay, now, I want you to understand one thing. Your food supply has to include corn. Why? Because corn can store for multiple seasons. And what we just did with the pollination, self-pollination, once that corn comes out, one corn turns into 100. So the multiplication effect is immense. Corn needs to be on your list. Why? Because you can make breads from corn. And you need breads as a staple for survival. You're going to need and be able to grow corn. And Torpedo Pot will do that for you. And these self-growing planters, all you do is put your seeds and your plants in that planter, and it'll give you a stable food supply. We recommend 5 to 7 major things for your food supply. You need to have corn. You must have corn in your food supply to make your breads be able to form. You can grind it down. You can make porridges and stews out of it. You need to have your corn. And there's other things that we want to share with you that you need to have in your food supply that we think will be very helpful. Not in terms of just food, but textiles and other materials that you need to have. You need to have squash. Depending on what climate you're in, squash is a major staple that can go through the winter. And so squash and corn, you need to have beans. Beans is a great substitute for proteins. All you do is put your seeds in this planter right here. These are items that you need to survive. Put them in the planter and let them grow your food for you. And you'll never have to worry about food again. Yes, we're growing peppers, oranges, apples, eggplants, squash, tomatoes. Hey, we're growing everything. Down Radisson, Torpedopot.com. Once you let you know what's going on and what you have to do to support or develop your own food supply that you can eat healthy, but you can eat sustainably for a long period of time. Talk to you guys later. Down Radisson, Torpedopot.com. Bye-bye.